Oops, SMCs. SMCs. I'm just making sure I'm live. Okay, that looks perfect. Assuming you can hear my voice. Assuming you can hear my voice. Okay, good. I'm live. So find the caravan, it's right here. Sir Donovan wants me to find a caravan he lost. Ended up near this cave and I have to clear out all the bandits. And then I noticed this, like, right next door. Zira's Hive. Looks like a dungeon that's gonna have a boss inside. I take it there's gonna be a boss in there. Urgent need for more mana shards. He ordered some. The shipment got lost. That's why I have to track it down. It's still in my quest log, isn't it? Oh, I can untrack the quest, but for now, no need. Since I'm currently trying to actually do it. Okay, I guess I left only 2 bandits alive. Yeah, this works even better, apparently, because I have, like... I have to deal with somebody who only starts with 13 life. I'll hopefully draw something that can make white mana still. I guess not. Not just yet. If I started with another random artifact, then that could hit me up. I can totally do that too. And then I have to just pass. I'm gonna let this hit me. Alright, now I can start putting counters on this thing. A beast token that can't attack or block alone. A little bit of an awkward start, but... Okay, move that, Commander. Move that to command zone. Alright, can I recast my commander? For 2? No, for 3 total, actually. Let me just keep my creatures up as blockers, I guess. Okay, how many creatures are we playing here besides a lot of them? Meanwhile, I probably actually do need to play more lands. I'm starting to really think about it now. I must not be playing enough land. If I'm still stuck on 3 lands, I must not be playing enough. Savannah Lions. So who's attacking? Okay, just this. Oh, there we go. Mountain. Again, I'll just... Ironically, I'm the one who's just not attacking, despite the fact I'm trying to play an aggressive deck here. Ironically. Very ironic indeed. Oh, I got off to a rather rough start. I don't know what else to tell you. Did not exactly get off to the hottest start. Yeah, this getting removed also didn't really help my case. Waiting for opponent, yes. Still waiting. This can't block, it has shadows, and it can't be blocked either, so this should definitely attack. For sure, that'll attack. All other creatures I control when I attack get +1/+1 until end of turn. We're gonna send in Yoshimaru and see if I can maybe do some damage to him. I guess Danik also can gain some life with the lifelink at least. I can only kill one of these. Yeah, who am I kidding? I barely got anything off the board there. Clue token. Actually, maybe not just yet, because if I want to use Mox Opal for mana, now I can. Is what I'm thinking. Alright, select a creature to get rid of. I don't even know if it really matters. Okay, Watch Wolf, sure, why not? Attack with everyone, I can maybe kill him here. Maybe. Hopefully. No, I got him to 1 life, but I wipe out all his creatures. So there is that. I did wipe out every creature he had. Yeah, that took a while to win, but yeah, we got there eventually. Yeah, not having Yoshimaru on the field didn't really help matters much either, to be exact. Yeah, not to mention that was kind of a slow start. Having trouble finding my lands at first. Really doesn't help either. Maybe I really have to just put like 1 or 2 extra lands in because I'm constantly finding myself with 2 land hands and struggling to draw my 3rd one. Constantly, like, without fail, finding myself in that situation. It's just so inconvenient. Alright, we're already attacking for 3. Clue token. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay, it does have Summoning Sickness. Alright, something is dead. Oh, Banefire does X damage to any target. So that explains that. So that's where that went. Discard up to 2 cards, then draw that many cards. Plenty of lands now, suddenly. I'm just gonna win on the spot. Yeah, getting to play my commander turn 1 and having it stick around. Yeah, that's what we're supposed to be seeing. Silver, regular, mundane, unsmith chunks of silver ore. That's all you find in the majority of the crates stashed in the way in the cave. not having the tools or knowledge to mint the weighty metal into currency, and knowing that someone still may have a rightful claim to it, you leave it behind. Should return back to Blazing Peak and report in. Search your library for a goblin card and put that card into play. Interesting now. Okay, I still have to walk out of the cave. So something about, yeah, return to Blazing Peak to discuss the next steps. But I want to go into that hive first. I want to go in here first, though. Again, how many lands am I running exactly? $35 lands, and I'm running what else? Besides just the lands. A Mox Amber, a Mox Opal, a Mox Pearl, and a Mox Sapphire. And a Witch Enchanter that's a land on the back. Still think that might not be enough mana. I think I still want to take something out. Do I really need this many, like, one-drop creatures? Or one mana cards? Yeah, my typical turn 1 play is just gonna be, like, Yoshimaru anyways, in this deck. Yeah, one more land should probably just go in. Alright, ideally something that can make white also. Yeah, I think this'll do. Yeah, I just want to throw one more land in there. Put one more land in that deck. A Wasp. Every opponent starts with a Hornet Nest. Whenever this creature is dealt damage, create that many 1/1 green insect creature tokens with Flying and Death Touch. Okay. Alright, check this out. Mox Pearl. Yoshimaru. Mox Amber. Land drop. Selfless Spirit. Pass. Oh, yay, another land card. Attack with both of these. Alright, no blocks. Okay, it's just another Hornet Nest. Apparently all I have for removal options are Lightning Bolt and I guess this too. Swing with all of them. Wan Shi Tong Librarian. Flying and... Okay, I'll just fly over the hornet nests. Just fly over them. Thriss Nantuko Primus. Tap. Okay, I gotta pay 7 mana to play this, though. 7 mana for a 5/5 can tap itself and give something temporarily +5/+5 until end of turn. No green creature can attack unless its controller sacrifices a land whenever that creature attacks. Interesting, I've never seen this card before. Probably because it only does anything. Probably because it literally only does anything against green creatures. It literally won't do anything else against, like, any other colored deck. Wait, why do I have a Wastes in here? What is this doing in my deck? I did not... Interesting how I didn't put this in here, but I got a Wastes in my deck. I didn't put that in there, even. I could double check if that's actually in there. Colorless mana. I wouldn't willingly include that now, would I? Yeah, trying to run 3 different colors here, I wouldn't willingly play this. Protection from green. Now, excuse me while I try and just find another land, which I'm simply not finding. Okay, at this point, I'm just desperate. At that point, you got me absolutely desperate. What are we never gonna cast? Probably at that point, Aragorn. Meanwhile, he's got Doubling Season out. I'll just, at least, I guess, play something, okay? At least try and play something. I will float the colorless mana in the meantime. Alright, something that could just make more mana. Flowering of the White Tree. Now I got a 6/5 here. 5/3. I'll just attack with this. I don't have double blue, so I'm gonna have to let that resolve, apparently. Okay, it does enter tapped, which is nice. Okay, so I'm still gonna win here? Yeah, I was still guaranteed to do 6 damage, so we're gonna be just fine. Regardless. Oh, that Doubling Season is pretty cool. There's no way I have a Wastes in here. I don't know where that Wastes came from. I didn't put it in my deck or anything. I did not willingly include, like, a basic land, like, a land named Wastes. I didn't willingly put that in there. should have played this after the Yoshimaru, but oh well. Okay, I guess I can play Ragavan. I'll source the Plowshares this Hornet Nest away. Whenever Caustic Wasp deals combat damage to a player, may destroy target artifact that player controls. Alright. Oh, I got two legendaries. Two legendary permanents from casting this. So Yoshimaru's gonna be a 4/4 now. Okay, but there's no mana up, so this can't actually make itself any bigger for now. Is not currently able to pump itself at the moment. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. That would literally cost 2 mana to go do, though. I'd rather just put, like, another creature on the board. Alright, there's the wasps again. Sure. Attack with everything they can and just win the game on the spot. Well, if I want Hornet Nest. Anything good in here? That is pretty cool. Shardless Agent, that takes me back. Why would I want to make stuff colorless exactly? And why would I want to make stuff colorless? I can't think of a reason. Alright, we got this. Or I could just walk around it. Okay, these look like a bunch of cards from Summon Devouring Deep. Legends? Yeah, this looks like Legends. He has 2 heads. Falling Star must turn at least 3... Flip Falling Star onto the playing area from a height of at least 1 foot. How do you actually do this in a computer game? This is literally impossible to do in a computer game. Physically take the card and flip it, and it must do like at least 1 full rotation in the air, or it has no effect. When Falling Star lands, it deals 3 damage to each creature that it touches. Any creatures damaged by Falling Star that are not destroyed become tapped. Does that even work in Forge? And if so, how does it work? Flip Falling Star from a height of at least 1 foot, and it has to do a full, like, 360-degree turn. It has to flip over at least once. Good old Magic cards, am I right? Okay, where is... Yeah, that's what I want to play. Because we have Mox Sapphire, that too. Terra Sunder, exile, Ring of 3 Wishes, sure. Attack with both. Alright, 5 damage right there. Oh, sure. Attack again, like so. How are we still literally not playing anything right now? Again, I'll just attack with everybody, see what happens. Okay, there's an actual block. Do I just lightning bolt this? So, yeah, otherwise he'll get even more tokens if I just... I'll just let this happen. Sure, let's play that too. So, flying, and they all have flying death touch. All of them do. That's it? Okay. I guess I'll bolt one of the untapped Hornets to get rid of it. Discard 2 cards and then draw 2 cards? Okay, don't mind if I do. Flowering of the White Tree. I'm missing double white, though. Unfortunately. I guess still just gonna go in with everybody. Still winning the game. With ease. And I'm gonna win a bunch of cards for my trouble, it looks like. And 13 shards and 89 gold. That's probably Zira herself right there, I believe. I don't know if I want to do, like, my Yoshimaru Crom deck, or just... What the heck, we're gonna try it anyways. We'll try it. This could be the end. 50 life. Non-token insects you control of +1/+1 and double team? What does double team do? At the beginning of your upkeep, put an egg counter on each non-token creature. When a creature with an egg counter on it dies, draw a card and create... Oh boy. Every time anything dies, you're just gonna draw a card and create a bunch of insect creature tokens with flying. Every time anytime anything dies. Am I looking at this right? Whenever anything dies. Am I looking at that correctly? I think I am. This is looking like it's gonna be a... This is starting to look like it's gonna be a real pain. Might as well attack with something that flies over this creature, for starters. Glacial Fortress. probably more likely than not just play something else that actually flies. Menace. So this one creature can't block broadside. Yeah, you need at least 2 creatures to block this thing, so I know what I'm doing here. Vendilion Click. Anything good to just rip out of her hand. When that dies, destroy an artifact. I think I'll take that Swarm Shambler out of her hand. So that's why she's not casting anything. 3 Swarm Yards and a Swamp, so that's why she isn't playing a single card right now. That's why nothing's coming down just yet. Okay, that's gonna get her all our colors. I have some extra mana to spare, so let's make a construct token with it. I guess I'll swing like this. Regenerate Hornet Nest. And still produce some insect creature tokens. Even after regenerating the thing. Force Spike isn't gonna, like, get rid of this, truly. Alright, so everything's attacking, basically. Conjure a token duplicate of it in... Conjure a duplicate of it into your... Conjures a duplicate of it into your hand. So she'll have another copy of this, basically, for later, I see. I think I'm gonna take Shadow Spear for the life gain. Okay, whatever flies, I'll just slap a Shadow Spear onto it. Or I could do that. So I'll go in like this and still do 7 damage. Ignoble Hierarch, sure. That's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna let all that hit me too. Sure, why not? So, 8.5 tails, let me just read that again. Make sure I do all this correctly. Target spell or permanent becomes white. Where's the Hornet Nest? Target permanent you control gains protection from white until end of turn. Yoshimaru. Trample and lifelink I'm gonna have here. So I'm guaranteed to gain some life, that's for damn sure. Oh, this thing flies. I'll attack with the construct tokens, I guess, as well, see if maybe they can do some damage too. We'll try this also. Just thinking, yeah, who do I attack with? I got a 7 life, but now I got all these insect tokens in the way. Might not be able to get through all that. Not attacking, I see. Yeah, I'm not in a position to really attack to this board now, am I? I can't make everything white, though, unfortunately. That's my one problem right now. If I just Alpha Strike, is it going to be enough, even? Is that even going to be enough here if I Alpha Strike? Just seeing how many things I can give, like protection from white, or turn into white. I guess this maybe also seems like a safe bet. I guess I'll attack with nearly everybody and see what ends up... see what might come of it. You know, I have blocks everywhere here. Yep. I'll make my creatures indestructible. I think I'd rather get rid of one of the Death Touch creatures, if anything. Okay, she's at 5. Starting to think this might be as far as I get. I mean, look at all these creatures. Starting to think this is as far as we get. How much damage even is that supposed to be total? Yeah, I thought I could survive it all, at least. How many blockers are in the way? I see 5 blockers in the way. Okay, plus that Hornet Nest. Okay, that's not the one I want to turn into a white. That's not the one I want to make turn white. Not at all what I was hoping to do. Draw 2 cards, discard a card. Seeing if I can find anything that can help here. Oh, that's 12 power now, total. Also, yeah, trample. And that's only 5 creatures that can block, right? Surely this can kill her, at least. Surely that kills her. Yeah, 12 power on 5 life, but only like 5 toughness that can block that, and yeah, 12 power trample. Yeah, that should win. That should do it. And it did. Already starting off with this, I see. Commander. Pass. Grist the Hunger Tide. Not even waiting to play the good stuff, I see. Attack a Grist, I suppose. Okay, so far it hasn't gotten out of hand, but sooner or later it's gonna get, like, really out of hand. I just realized I don't yet have access to red mana. I just realized I'm missing a color. Which obviously further complicates things. The fact I'm literally I'm literally missing a color right now. I guess still add to the board to the best extent I can right now. When you do sacrifice a creature, destroy target creature or planeswalker. If one or more tokens, twice that many, are put onto the battlefield instead. Okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a major problem. Double tokens. I don't even know if I'll be able to deal with double tokens at this point. I don't know, I really want this to go away before it starts making copies of itself. Yeah, before that can start... Oh, flying. Of course they're flying tokens. Yeah, I see. Cut down. That's gonna kill this. Wait, how many tokens? Just 6 more? 6 more tokens just spawned? Really now? Can't block any of that. Each opponent discards a card. Attack for 9. Try and gain some life back. I still don't think I'm gonna gain nearly enough life back. Alright, so I'm gonna destroy that, I see. How many more tokens just... Yeah, I'm not winning this. There's no way I can win this. Not with how many tokens are out right now. Yeah, not with how many tokens I'm staring down. There's no way I'm gonna win that. No way I got that at that point. keep. Tundra, Yoshi, pass. That's a really good turn, too. I'll just pass now. I got a really nice turn 2 going there, that's for sure. Flage is gonna get rid of that. Okay, never mind. Giant growth. That is absolutely not what I had in mind. Giant growth. Make this get +3/+3 before the damage is actually dealt. Forget what I was thinking. Yeah, forget what I was thinking entirely. I'm gonna force spike that because I can. Plateau. Play Brimaz. Attack with just Yoshimaru and do 5 damage. Exile my graveyard. Ever I have to put everything in the graveyard? Well, I have to put everything into exile. Alright, so I guess Flage ain't coming back. Alright, this isn't French ban list or anything. We can, so we actually will, like, finally cast our second commander. This isn't French ban list. Oh, this thing flies too? Oh, really? That flies? Well, I guess it does fly. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt by target attacking creature this turn. I'm gonna try this again now, Lightning Bolt. That time it's gonna work. So it's gonna work now. But now it's not left like 4 insect tokens behind that I have to suddenly worry about. Do I just prevent the damage from this so it doesn't do 7 damage and makes 7 tokens? Okay, at least some creatures went away. At least some stuff actually went away. But still. I'll let that hit me. We'll go in like that. We'll just do that. I see. I don't quite think I want him to get even 1 token. Oh, nice. 10 damage. Draw a card if I attack with 2 or more creatures this turn. Don't mind if I do. I'll just drop that on the field next turn. Yeah, I can let those hit me. Okay, when that dies, makes 4 green insect creature tokens when that dies. Again, I don't know how this got in my deck. I don't know why this is here, exactly. It just is. I think we'll do just those 2, maybe? I do want to attack with more creatures, but... those 3. Yeah, just like last time. And then just, yeah, draw another card. Keep some mana up in case I want a mana leak to counter something. Yeah, I don't think I want that to resolve, actually. Minamo, School of Water's Edge. So this is now untapped, so... okay, but the flying creatures will attack over it, so that's fine. Flying creatures will just swing right over it anyways, well... so I'll do something like that. Got 0 to 12 life here. I'll probably just cast a really big Wan Shi Tong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll cast a pretty big Wan Shi Tong, most likely. Attack with all I see. Or I could untap Crom and have it block, also. I'll still take 3 damage, but... oh, never mind. How much mana can I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can do X as 6, right? 7, 7, Wan Shi Tong, okay. Parallax Wave, that's going to be big into this board. That's going to be absolutely big into this board state. That is huge into this board state. Yeah, with that, I can just remove all the blockers for just a single turn. Remove all the blockers for 1 turn. And then just clap her ass with all the creatures I have. And then just knock her out in 1 shot. Yeah, I only needed to get those things off the field for 1 turn. Zera's Fancy Hat. Adds 1 life. 74 shards. Scute Swarm. Grist the Hunger Tide. Luminous Broodmoth. Fatal Push. Badlands Taiga. Wooded Foothills, which I already own. Swarmyard. Just a lot of good stuff in here. Yeah, I got a lot of juicy loot in here. Yeah, with a deck that I wasn't exactly building to deal with opponents like that with stupidly high life totals and just extra boss effects. Yeah, I'm playing like a quote-unquote aggressive deck that's supposed to try and just wrap up the game quickly. And then I get through that Zera boss like first try. And that was definitely like not the deck that was like best suited to try and do that even. And still, I still pulled it off. don't mind me just looking at all the cards I own, seeing which ones I don't actually need to keep. I don't think we're gonna play zombies. Something High Guard? It's a 3/3 for 4 mana with no abilities. I don't know how this got in my collection either, and I've never heard of it, so I've never even heard of Stone something Hierophant. It looked like some card from Ravnica, the original Ravnica, a random common I've never seen before. And yes, apparently Shahrazad is actually in the game. I'd actually have to put this in a deck to see how it functions. If it functions exactly as it says it would. Like, did the developers literally go through the trouble of just making the sub-game just for a single card? Did they go through the trouble of coding in the sub-game logic just for a single card that does that? And a card that's banned in virtually every format. Not only are the rules potentially really confusing. Yeah, what if a game is already what if a tournament game of Magic is already about to go overtime, and then just that just makes the problem 100 times worse. Lightning Wolf. Okay, I was able to give itself first strike, I guess. Oh, is that like a rare island or something? The island being worth 150 gold, apparently. I didn't know I had 2 Horizon Canopies. No sense. I'm not gonna bother keeping both. I haven't even used one of them. I'm definitely not gonna bother keeping both. To build this deck too. I really want to build one of these kinds of decks as well. Creatures do damage with their toughness, and your creatures can attack with as if though if they have Defender, they could just attack anyways as if they didn't have it. I have Doran the Siege Tower, and the new Doran from Lorwyn Eclipse. I have the new Doran also. Yeah, screw it. They can all go in the same deck. They could all go in the same deck, and they'd fit perfectly. And I recently picked up one of these too, a Dark Confidant. For each spirit, return it to its owner's hand unless they pay 3. I think I'm never gonna play that ever. Okay, that's blue on the front, and it looks like it's black on the back. I can't believe I'm still doing absolutely nothing with this. City of Traders. And I'm doing literally nothing with it. Okay, that's green on the front and blue on the back. Yeah, so that puts us at like well over 18,000 gold and counting. But I was told to report back to Blazing Peak if I want to continue the Donovan questline, so you know what? Sure. We'll go back. $500 gold. We should go back a step, make sure the shipment left the mines to begin with. Go to the shard mines and search for the missing shipment. Okay, that just sends me to another place I would need to go to continue the quest line. Red booster packs. I do wonder what I'm gonna find in some of these. I mean, there's only like one way to really find out. Let's just buy some and open them. Let me just at least see the contents of the rest of the pack. What is Cliffgate? Okay. When it enters the battlefield, choose a color other than red. Add red or one of the mana of the chosen color. But it does always enter tapped. Randomly distribute X -0, -1 counters among a random number of random target creatures. I also recognize that from, like, OG Chandelure. A really fancy-looking lightning bolt. Five damage to target opponent for 5 mana. I'm never gonna play that. Oh wow, Earthbind. Sliver Legion, just gonna randomly pull this from the red booster pack. Because, yeah, it is technically a red card. Sliver Legion. Oh hey, another Stone Rain. If a source would deal damage to an opponent, it deals double that damage to that player instead. I don't think I'm gonna find a use for this, but that sounds really cool. Just so I have a variety in the mountains I can play in my deck. Just so I got more, like, a little bit more variety. Yikes, discard your hand to use the last ability. I wanted to just look and see. Wasn't too excited to really keep most of it anyways, to be honest. Oh, I already own this. so why would I buy another? Do I even have a neck accessory? I don't even have one. We have that. There's like Traveler's Amulet that lets you just start with a Traveler's Amulet. I might just be opting to go and find that for myself. May grab that. Have I even seen some of these shops yet? Okay, now I have. Oh, this is where I have to go to continue the quest line? Alright, so yeah, what's going on over here since I'm being asked to go investigate? Since I'm being asked to look. There is an obvious sign of trouble when I arrive? Defeat the enemy 2. Find and defeat the leader of the pirates in the Sidril Shard Mines. Specifically, the sign that once designated this as the Sidril Shard Mines has been printed over with a crude copy of the skull and crossbows seen on the pirate flag that has been strapped to the pirates. I can just defeat the pirate captain and leave, right? Dig up, and I'm in the mines, and I find a card called Dig Up. Not gonna let me leave. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna skip that fight entirely. I'll just sell them all back. Is there treasure here also? Because if so, I want a piece of it. Yeah, plus some free mana shards for myself. Ripe for the taking. A landscape sketchbook. Okay. Well, I already know who I want to duel. Yeah, he's right here. Can the other pirates just get out of the way so I can just get straight to the fight here? Just get straight to it. Prismatic Vista, I guess, into a basic plains, and then see from there what we can do. Pass. Alright, I'll discard a card. Alright, okay, so I can at least, I guess, go cast something right now. Nice, polluted Delta into Badlands, my man. Yeah, apparently I ran right into a counterspell. Hostage Taker, gonna steal the Ring of Three Wishes. Interesting now. Guess I'll just kill that before he gets an opportunity to, I don't know, cast it. Alright, Hostage Taker again. I guess I'll just, yeah, go cast another. Yeah, I cannot attack into that, sadly. Okay, he's gonna cast my Ring of Three Wishes. Alright, cast Ragavan also. Let's swing with both of these guys here. Do 8 damage to the dome. And then pass turn. Put that on the bottom of his library. Search his library for a card, reveal it, and put it... Okay, just... Oh, I forgot, you don't have to reveal it. Search for an aura or equipment card. I'll just take a Shadow Spear. Pass. Coercive Recruiter, when this enters the battlefield, gain control of target creature until when the turn it gains haste, and... Yeah, I can survive that. What am I, not able to cast this from exile? Oh, I gotta go in here. Yeah, just give my creatures +1, +0, I guess. Got him. Even though I spent the majority of that game on only 2 colors, I still got him regardless. And I got a Dragon's Rage Channeler. Rather than being priceless treasures, the crystals in the mine are now basically worthless. Should contact Sir Donovan about using his talisman. But I guess I should leave first. I should first find my way out of here. When I am ready, I should use the amulet to contact them and tell them that the pirates have been dealt with. I'm thinking that's probably going to be very soon. I'll just probably do that real soon. Any cool multicolored cards I can play around with? Whenever Kilo becomes tapped, proliferate. Choose any number of permanents and/or players with counters on them and give them each another counter of each kind already there. That's cool, I guess. Hidatsugu and Kairi. It's pretty cool also. Maybe play that too. Also, maybe play that as well. If I want to try it out. If I want to try out another control deck. Maybe that also. We already have a Grist of the Hunger Tide. I'll just be on my way. Oh, another Aragorn card I haven't heard of? Red, green, white colors? I've never seen this one. Yeah, I've never seen anyone play that one, though. Have I been here? I don't think I have. I'm curious to see what's maybe in those towns. I'm curious to check that out. Goblins. Well, I guess including Saruman the White Hand for some reason. I guess that technically fits there too. For some reason it fits there also. Acquired mutation. The radiation of the wasteland has changed you. Yeah, there's a bunch of goblin here. Bunch of goblins here. Cons of Tarkir block. There's Flage, Titan of Fire's Fury again, but I do already own one. Ouroboros. Put X+1/+1 counters on each creature you control or X is this creature's power at the beginning of each of your combat phases. Maybe we can have some fun with that. Especially if I can find ways to just dispense a bunch of +1/+1 counters on it. I'll pick up the Thopteryx also while we're here. I'm gonna grab that too. Splinter Twin. Modern Masters 2017, you say, huh? I'm certainly thinking about it. Zhao Yu can't attack unless your opponent has an island in play. And it's an 8/8 for 7. After making me, why did you have to make Kong Ming? Zhao Yu crying to heaven on his deathbed. I think I'm really missing out by not reading Romance of the Three Kingdoms or whatever this is all based off of. I think I'm seriously just missing out. I guess just sign me up. Okay, I see Vampire Nighthawk and I'm like, this is probably the first card I should pick out of this pack. Lingering Souls? Imagine getting that and something like Intangible Virtue. And I'll take the Lingering Souls. Soul Warden. Whenever another creature enters, you gain 1 life. Whenever Falconwrath Noble or another creature dies, target player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. That's basically like Blood Artist, but a larger size. Yeah, in that case, I will take that. If that's what I think it is, yeah, I'm gonna pick that up. Destroy target non-artifact for 4 mana. Take what we can get. Okay, but what if I can't find any other cards that make tokens? I'm still gonna take a shot in the dark here and hope that maybe I find, say, another Lingering Souls or something like it. Past in Flames will probably not really do anything in Limited. That would be for like a combo deck in Constructed, if anything. Oh, I can return something from graveyard to the battlefield. 5 mana, though. I don't know, kind of slim pickings at this point. We've already gone through, like, most of the cards in the packs at this rate. So at this point, it is sort of just slim pickings. Okay, that makes a token also. Azure the Enchanter, Vanishing Stroke, Arcane Sanctum. Yeah, so far I'm looking at playing potentially 3 colors. It just doesn't look like blue's gonna be one of them, though. I'll take another of these, just 4 mana, kill anything that's not an artifact. Temporal Mastery, wow. Don't think I'm gonna make this work in limited exactly, but that is nice. And I'm just gonna go instead grab another card that makes a creature token or something like that. I've picked up 2 of these so far, so maybe I just want to grab as many, like, token-generating creatures as I possibly can. Starting to think that right there might actually end up being my go-to. Starting to think this is gonna be my plan. That's pretty weak for its mana cost, but maybe I can snipe a good card out of my opponent's hand? Create a 4/4 angel creature token with flying when this enters. I'm really just gonna take all the cards. I'm really just gonna take all the cards that say make a token when this enters the battlefield, huh? Nobody else took it, so I'll just take it. Dead-Eye Navigator. I think I'd rather maybe have one of these, though. Exile target creature and all other creatures with the same name as that creature. And I can just flash it back for 7 and just do it again. If it's in my graveyard, just do it again. Populate. Create a token that's a copy of a creature. What if I don't have a creature token? Then it's basically just a blank card and stuck in my hand. Then what? I mean, I'm trying to actually build around it, so might as well. I'm trying to build around this right now to some degree. Sure, some mana fixing. Arid Mesa. I do not own Arid Mesa. I don't believe I own Arid Mesa just yet. I don't think I own one of these in this game, in this specific playthrough yet. I have Flooded Strand, Polluted Delta, Wooded Foothills, and Misty Rainforests. I had 4 fetch lands. Arid Mesa wasn't one of them, so you better believe I'm picking that and hoping to win it and keep it. You better believe I hope I can keep that now. Arid Mesa. I don't want to get beaten up by a flying creature, so yeah. Okay, now I gotta actually put the deck together. I don't even have that many red cards in the first place. I barely have any red cards to begin with, so I don't think we're actually playing red. Can I just take all of the mountains out? At that point, don't even think we need the Arid Mesa. Don't even think we need to bother. It's basically just another Plains. And I picked like so few red cards. I would think at this point we're just going to be playing... yeah, these colors right here. 3 Soul Warden, 3 Attended Knight, Sin Collector, a Vampire Nighthawk, Abyssal Spectre, Falconwrath Noble. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures that make a token. This makes tokens also. If I want to play it, that is. Yeah, 1 mana to get like a 3/3 golem sounds like a really good deal to me. I can give something +1/+1 and flying and lifelink. I think I'd rather just focus on just spamming tokens. And Soul Wardens should be able to gain me a bunch of life anyways if I just spam the field with tokens. Yeah, what if I get all my intangible virtues but no ways to make tokens? Then what do? We just sit there and die? I'm like, yeah, no thank you. Alright, one more card is gonna have to come out. I'll probably just keep 2. I think I'll just keep 2 Soul Wardens at that point. Going with this and hope for the best. I think this makes sense to me. Plains Soul Warden. Every time anyone plays a creature, I'll just gain 1 life. Oh wait, this isn't gonna do anything yet. Okay, how many Spike Jesters are we playing? Besides all of them. I guess the answer would be all of the Spike Jesters. Hopefully this at least slows them down. Well, one of them is gonna die for sure. And I still don't know if it's gonna be enough to actually slow him down. I still have no idea. Don't think there's any sense in attacking here. Whenever a creature blocks, that creature's controller loses 1 life. I'm glad we established that. Alright, so there's 4 damage to the face. Can attack as though... Okay, there's a gate, so this can attack. Grisly Spectacle will just destroy it, I guess. Unearth, return this to the battlefield? When it leaves the battlefield, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token? Sure. Will this Sin Collector actually be able to take anything out of his hand? Okay, he lost an Augur Spree. He lost that. I'll trade my soldier with a zombie, I guess. I need 1 more mana, then I can just drop this on the field, too. If I ever get it. Liliana of the Veil. Okay, perfect. Okay, she's gone. Alright, I got rid of that, Liliana. What did he just, like, tap 5 lands to do? Why did he just tap those to do nothing? I'm confused. Well, the golems... This token's already gonna have vigilance, actually. I still have my 5/5. Flying vigilance. There we go. I just had to survive the initial onslaught, and once I did. Now that I did survive the initial onslaught. Oh boy. Yeah, I saw that I had 1 land in that opening hand, and I was like, nope. There's no way we can do this. This looks like the exact same turn 2 we had last game. I'm not even kidding. It's the exact same turn 2. At least I'll gain 2 life from Soul Ward in here with these 2 entering, but still. Three creature. Sure. Sin Collector, let's see if it actually gets rid of anything from his hand. I get to see 1 card in his hand and it's a creature. Yeah, there's that creature indeed. Oh wait, it can just do 1 damage to everything? It can just do 1 damage to target creature or player? So that's gonna just kill off all my 1/1s. That could just kill off every 1/1 creature I play, so that just... So yeah, that really sucks. I guess send everybody into attack. I mean, this can just kill them all off eventually anyways. Okay, this, and now this has first strike. So realistically speaking, what do I want to just kill here? Well, let's just attack first and see what ends up happening. Well, I'm not getting life anymore when something enters. That's just kind of gone. Attack with both of these. So he's at 7. Okay, now I got that in the way. Well, sort of. I can just... 2 of my creatures can fly over it. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, I'll make him discard. And then I'll just win the game the turn after, it's fine. I'll just still win. If I get through 2 more best 2 out of 3s, then I get to keep everything I drafted, including that Arid Mesa. Just a reminder that I really want to win this. I mean, we're not going to be drafting chalk lands with our fetch lands most likely in limited now, so what you see is what you get. Reveal the top card of your library when this enters. If it's a land, put it onto the battlefield, otherwise put it into your hand. Okay. So doing a bunch of ramp here, it looks like. My opponent's just trying to do a bunch of ramp into... I don't know what. I don't know what my opponent's trying to ramp into here. I have no idea. Draw 3 cards. You may play an additional land this turn. Oh, that? Oh, I need double black to actually cast a Grisly Spectacle. Okay, so that's gone. Put Spirit Token on top of its owner's library. That's hilarious. And now this can't attack or block or anything. Yeah, I love how I'm at, like... Okay, my golem is gone already. 27 life. Let's just get a little bit more damage in here. Alright, just spam a bunch of creatures on the board, I see. I'll attack like this, and... Okay. I'm gonna take the Urban Evolution out of his hand. Three ooze token we also gotta get through now. Doesn't this thing just fly, though, so I can just win with the flying creature? Yeah, exactly. I saw the, like, Mystic Genesis that can just counter something, and I still just walked right into it. I even saw the counter magic, and I still walked into it. Sure. Intangible Virtue... Pass. Next turn, I can actually put a creature down. Or two. One of them's gonna get bounced. Put some more creatures down. And now I just need to find another land, especially one that can make black. Now I just need to find any source of black. Flashback Grasp of Phantoms. 8 mana to just get rid of this 2/2. Put target attacking or blocking creature on top of its owner's library. Well, I could just force him to recast this, I suppose. Arid Mesa into another Plains. That is actually all I can do. And my golem is gone. Am I gonna literally just lose the game because I cannot get a single swamp? Yeah, I have to let them hit me. Swamp. That already gives me a ton of options. Deadeye Navigator. This is gonna get out of hand, isn't it? This is gonna get super out of hand, isn't it? He didn't even use Deadeye Navigator to blink yet. He didn't even blink the thing. He just let it die. He literally just let the thing die. I think we'll be okay. For some reason, he just literally let his Deadeye Navigator go. You need like 2 mana to exile it and return it back to the... He could have just saved it, but he just let it die. Deathhood Cobra gains Death Touch until end of turn. And not gonna do anything with the Death Touch creature. Did he just... He has another one. I'll just drain him to death with Falcon Wrath and Noble. He's on 2 life. I just need to get rid of the last 2 points of life and then I'll just win. Alright, we'll do like 1 more game here, and then we'll call it a night. Planes? Next turn I can cast something. Blade Splicer. Why couldn't I get that? Okay, now why couldn't I find that? I'd love to have Blade Splicer. For some reason, return the Golem token back to hand. And not this, recast it and get another First Strike Golem. I should have played this first. But, what do I know? Wall of Denial, Defender, Flying Shroud. Alright, play this again. Attack with my Flying Death Touch lifelink here. Terminus for the Miracle cost. What does that do? Put all creatures on the bottom of their owner's libraries. Yeah, and all of them. Oh, that only... This only works on non-artifacts. Pitfall Trap is gonna work, though. Pitfall Trap works just fine still. Attack him with the Flying Spectre and force him to discard a card and then pass and then... Oh, Wall of Denial again. I see we're back to square one. But if I can just amass enough creatures, this wall can't block all of them. Until then, we're kind of just both in top deck mode until then. Intangible Virtue. Put Soldier token on top of its owner's library. Okay, I still got some damage in. Flying. I'll just kill it immediately. Ooh, Sensor Splicer. That's gonna make a Golem token, +1/+1 from the Intangible Virtue. Yeah, it's gonna have Vigilance either way. Master Splicer. 4/4 Golem token on his field now. put this on top or bottom. No. On top of owner's library, but since it's a token, it just ceases to exist. Another Blaze Splicer. Holy crap. Oh, okay, I just drew another Sensor Splicer. I'm at 33 life. I really shouldn't be dying anytime soon, but... Now I got this in the way. Now I got this block in the way. Planes. Pass. Is this gonna be like where I'm just gonna draw a bunch of lands in a row? Is this the part of the game where I just draw all my lands in a row? I think it actually might be. Both of us are just finding nothing but land cards. Both of us are. Choose a card. The Golem, of course. The 4/4. Alright, so can I get anything done here? That gets him to 7. Sever the Bloodline. Oh, that includes my tokens too. All other creatures with the same name. Forgot about that bit. Another Wall of Denial. Yeah, accidentally got rid of all of my Golem tokens as well. And now I'm gonna be stuck sitting behind 2 walls. Grisly Spectacle will get rid of that, I suppose. Attack with everybody? Can this finally kill him or no? 1 life. Okay. I won game 1. And now I have to just sit there and do that all over again. And now I have to do this all again. Alright, my hand is just a shit ton of lands. So there's gonna be several turns where I'm just not gonna be doing anything. Okay, I can do something here. Pass. Blade Splicer again. Intangible Virtue, and then turn 5 is going to be this, and turn 6 is going to be that. Let's just try and hold on until then. If that just gets paired with this, we might be in trouble. I don't know, we could be in for a pretty bad time here, potentially. Alright, my Golem token is just gone. And of course this has to have first strike, because of course it does. You know what? Vampire Nighthawk. Make us attack with whoever we can here. Yeah, first strike. First strike is really making all the difference here. Alright, my soldier token's also gone now. Oh, right, tap Vampire Nighthawk, because of course we do. Because of course we will. I think I'm literally just gonna straight up die to Miss Meadow Witch. Blinking this and just making all my tokens disappear permanently. I'm just gonna die to that and there's nothing I can do about it at this point, it seems. I'm sure that is what's just gonna kill me. Yeah, I got him to 12 life in the meantime. Sever the bloodline. Okay, I think he can actually still... I still left him with the means to just make more, so why did I bother with that? I believe I let him keep whatever he needs to just make more. Oh, and another Azure Mage. Because why the hell not? I'm back up to 6. I'll attack with this and do 2 damage and gain some more life. And now we're staring down another Golem token, because of course we are. And it has to be first strike. Also, why does it have to be first strike? I got him to 6. Exile. And just make another token. And literally just make yet another token. Yeah, there's no way I can possibly let that stick around any longer. If there's any reason I'm gonna lose the game is because that Miss Meadow Witch provided way too much value for my opponent. Hold up. Still might have a shot here. Okay, how many cards are you gonna draw? Let's just go flash this back and... Oh, I can even flash this back, too. I'll flash back Lingering Souls first. 2 2s with Flying Vigilance we can hide behind, and then back up to 14 life. I was at, like 4 or something. I was, like, at 2 life or something earlier. Can I just attack with these and win the game? How many flying creatures does he even have? Besides this and then the Wall of Denial? He didn't even have any other flying creatures. Yeah, I'm just gonna win off the back of Lingering Souls at that point. I got my challenge coin back. I get to keep my Arid Mesa and the rest of the cards I drafted. And some booster packs. Let's go. Maybe also find some nice cards out of the booster packs as well. Anyways, let's see. A Damnation, which I already had. Abrupt Decay, which I didn't already have. I think we did pretty good. All things considered, I believe we did good here. Boros Reckoner. But yeah, now I gotta just figure out what I'm keeping and what I'm selling. This might be... Especially if I can just Consistently manipulate this. If I can find a way to consistently manipulate this at the top of my library to guarantee I play it for the miracle cost, that'd be amazing. Absolutely gotta keep the Arid Mesa. I'm sure I already own one of these, just a different like printing of it. I think that's about right. I was just making sure we were keeping the Arid Mesa. Really, before doing anything else, I wanted to make sure we were keeping that. That's a bunch of cards we're just gonna auto-sell. Yeah, give me some more money. Let's add in Arid Mesa to this deck here. Yeah, that's our 5th fetch land I believe we own. Arid Mesa, Bloodstained Mire, so that's 2. Flooded Strand, that makes 3. 4. 5. Hold on. So I have this, that's 2. That's 3, 4, 5. Oh, I have 6 of the 10 fetch lands. I forgot I owned a Bloodstained Mire. And then I just picked up an Arid Mesa to add to that collection of fetch lands. 6 out of 10 we got now. Now I got 6 out of 10 here. Yeah, I guess until next time, I really did want to play some more with the Yoshimaru Chrome deck. Even took out a boss with it. Wasn't expecting it to get that far. Especially when I saw just how many insect tokens Zera's deck was capable of just vomiting out onto the board. I was not expecting to get that, like, first try. With how many tokens there were. I didn't think I was gonna get anywhere close to doing that first try. Snow cards. Was not expecting to really see that there. I guess we did, though. Let me just go and investigate a few more towns to see what they're selling. Rafine Scheming Seer, which I already have. That also would have been nice to deal with pretty much anyone in the White Castle with their life gain. Gain 2 life a turn. That would have been really nice to deal with that. Not just Akroma, but pretty much everyone in the White Castle with the Akroma's presence, gaining 2 life for free a turn. If Stigma Lasher damages a player, they can't gain life for the rest of the game. Let me just save right out here. And then call it a night. Boop.